Yo, this your boy David Lucas.
You don't have, you're not a boy, dude. You're a man. So stop saying this is your fucking boy, dude. This
It's my
man.
podcast.
Okay, sorry. Take two. Go.
No. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm doing a lot of shit, dude. I'm just scared of the water, bro.
This your boy David Lucas, and I don't even know how to do my intro no more. This your boy David Lucas, and we fishing with David Lucas. And today my guest is the Weasel, Pauly Shore.
Hello, sir. What's up?
You just
Wow.
You just demonetized my YouTube video.
I don't know what demonetized means, but
I can't.
thank you for having me, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
When's the last time you been fishing?
With my brother Peter on the pier in San Diego.
Let it stay.
San Diego.
Yeah, I'll let you know when to reel it in.
In San Diego many years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, we caught fishes, and then we, you know, the ones that are too small, you're supposed to throw them back.
But y'all didn't?
No, we threw them back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we threw them back. So you don't want me to twist it, right?
No, don't do
Aren't you
anything.
supposed, but can you really catch fish out here?
It's water, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But are people catching fish?
I don't know.
Have you ever caught fish?
Yeah, I've caught fish out here on a boat.
Like what kind of fish are out here?
Bass, white bass, a few striped
What kind of bass?
White.
What kind of bass?
White.
What?
White bass.
Wow, dude, you don't like white people, dude. Not cool.
I love white people.
Not cool, bro.
Largemouth.
Oh, not cool, dude.
What? Oh, you just...
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I you know, fishing is, I have friends that fish. It's fucking huge. It's a huge.
I'm your friend and I fish.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like people go out and they take it for real. They go out on the boat. I mean, we're just fucking around here.
Yeah,
but like
but
that's a big.
I was scared to go on the boat with you because you said you're going to weight to my ankle and throw me over.
Yeah, well, then you become famous.
And then you go to jail.
So it'll be worth it. You're famous though, right? And then we can play all your old videos and be like, this was David Lucas. His career was starting to pop off, and then Pauly Shore killed him. Yeah. No, I fell in love with you when we first met. I mean, where did we first meet?
Kill
At the
Tony,
store.
2019.
Yeah, it was at the store.
You were poking me in the stomach with the microphone.
Yeah. And I still poke you.
Yeah, you do, bro.
Right. No, I was so, you know, we've always been cool.
Yeah, we always been cool, bro. And
Yeah.
I grew up watching you. It's so crazy, bro. Because you pretty much invented VJing, right?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say I invented it. I'd say I
You were the
invented
first
my
one.
own style. Yeah, my own style was, it was kind of like the first reality show ever on MTV. It was, you know, it was MTV in the late 80s was very, I don't know, kind of formal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are on, you know, there's teleprompters, people are there. And then once I got the show, we were out on the streets.
Right.
So we were just fucking with people, and that's always been my style. You know, even Chris Rock has said that no one's got my style. You know, like my style is very, like, I don't know where the fuck it's gonna go. Even with my stand-up, I don't know where it's gonna go.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just kind of drop in, and the audience kind of like I don't go up there, oh, I'm gonna do this bit first, that bit second, you know? Because I have like a filing cabinet of all my stuff.
Last night you humped a woman on stage.
Yeah, I didn't know that wasn't planned. That wasn't planned.
Didn't you let her do one joke?
Yeah, I did.
Was it good?
I don't know. It was too long.
You
know, it was too long. But she was cool. She was real. She was great. She was in the front row, and we were talking, and she said she did stand up. I looked on the I looked on the clock. I had 2 minutes, right? And I'm like, yo, why don't you come up and end the set? You know, I thought it was nice. You know, me being nice because it's a big stage.
Right.
It's a big show. It's a big club. And I thought it would be nice, and she said she did stand up. So I brought her on stage, and she, I don't know what she said, but
she ate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like, bro, I like, there was, when you first came to the mothership and you did The Little Boy, I really enjoyed that set.
Yeah.
You did, when you were talking shit about the Vulcan. Bro, that was so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, where I was throwing Nick under the bus.
Yeah, that was so funny, man.
Yeah. Well, those guys over there, you know, I think about them because they took you guys under their wing, you know, during the time. You can never forget about that.
That's why I still do a show over there on
Tuesday. Yeah, you can never forget about what they did for you guys when you first came out here, and also what you did for them.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like, you know, Nick's a good guy, Jay's a good guy. They're all really nice people over their family.
Right.
You know, and but you know, I think what you guys are doing out here is, you know, similar to LA back in the day. You know, it's the you know, when my mom was around, you know, everyone was. Roseanne, you remember this?
She's not on this episode.
I know, but she's in the back. Roseanne. Is it Roseanne Barr or Arnold or Shore? What's your last name? What the fuck's your last name now? Is it Shore? Is it... Oh, little baby, little baby. Roseanne, I've known since I was a little kid. Little kid, yeah. Probably when I was a little older than her. Yeah. But, no, I was just saying that what Joe is doing out here is similar to how LA was back in the day. Kind of like the Emerald City, like everyone, sorry, my head is, she's in the episode whether you like it or not. So you can pan over to her. I think you should, yeah. The audience wants to see her there.
It's okay if
you know what?
David's in the show.
You know what? Fuck David. I'm just going to go sit with her.
What are you doing?
You don't want to be, no one wants to talk to you.
What are you doing, bro?
You're fucking tired, bro. No, I'm just kidding. So, no, but what I was saying is that what Joe's doing out here, the feeling that I get from it, it's similar to, you know, where it's a destination. And he's like the center point of it, and everyone's coming out here, and everyone loves him, and it's
And he's got a real good tribute to your mom in the club.
yes. Yeah. Well, it starts from her.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it starts from her, but he's just kind of passing the baton, or she's passed the baton to him. So yeah, so what you guys are doing is the beginning of a new time. You got Red Band, he's got his club, you got the Vulcans, you know what I mean? So it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's dope as hell, bro. You've been out here 2 times in the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah, and I want to come back.
You gonna move here?
I'll come out.
Get a place?
I like being in LA because I was born there. So you know, it's not about the store; it's about my friends.
Yeah. It's so crazy that you're actually a comedian, and you grew up around so much comedy. That's crazy to me.
Well, I have 2 brothers, a sister. They didn't get into it, you know what I mean? But I was always like, you know, at the store, you know, I was always like, I followed all the comedians around, like this little, like Red Fox and, you know, and Richard and all that. Roseanne when she came in, like
How was
Gary
Red
Shanley.
Fox?
Red Fox was the best.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, Red Fox was there when my dad was there. That was before she was there.
Gotcha.
You know, but I remember these things. You know, in the 1970s, you had Gallagher, you had Lenny Schultz, you had all these guys out there, and it just I got the bug.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I got the bug. So it's
When'd you start doing comedy? What age?
17.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 17. But the thing is with comedy, and you know this, it's you don't choose it. It chooses you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like, oh, you know, I hate when people are like, yo, I want to get in a stand-up. I'm like, well, you got to, if it doesn't get you out of bed, don't waste your time.
Right.
Like, we can't wait to get there tonight and hang out, give people hugs and go on stage. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, and then if it's not on that stage, it's another stage. Yeah.
We wait all day to do 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're lucky, you know, we're the few, the proud, the comedians.
Yeah. You moved out of Vegas, right?
Yeah, I'm not there anymore, yeah.
Bro, well, how was it being neighbors with Nicolas Cage?
Nicolas Cage is, you know, I'm like you. I mean, I was on Joe's podcast that just came out today, and I was talking about, I'm like you, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? Just like anyone's a fan. So when I see him and hang out with him, I'm in awe of him. You know, because he's such a good actor, and he's done so many great films, and you know, I just look up to him. You know, like you would.
Yeah.
You know, or like anyone off the street would. So you know, when I'm around him, you know, it's he makes me laugh.
Nice.
You know, yeah.
Did you bring your convertible to LA?
I did.
You still got that crazy ass dog?
Yeah, I do.
Buster.
Yeah, Buster.
That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah.
You need to put him in training, bro.
He's good.
He too big to be like that.
He's just excited. He's just like me, that dog.
As soon as you walk into Pauly's house,
Yeah.
he has this dog that weighs like 75 pounds that starts jumping on you immediately.
Yeah.
And he listens to nobody. Don't even listen to Pauly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like, you know, Like if he could speak, what he would say is, "Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be with Pauly anymore. Please take me with you." No, no, he just wants to play. You know, that's this whole thing. He just wants to play. Like he's the kind of dog that he's either really, really sweet, heartfelt, low key, just chill, or he just wants to roll. But yeah, he was a pandemic dog.
Yeah, you said you found him in Miami, right?
Yeah, I got him in Miami. Yeah.
Buster, crazy as hell.
Yeah. I was, you know, I'm not married. I don't have kids. I don't have a girlfriend. So
you can't have kids, Pauly.
Why?
You'll be jealous.
Be jealous of what?
The kid.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you'll be like, you think you're gonna suck on your mom's titties? Those are for me.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And you're a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You can't have a kid.
Yeah. But the dog represents, you know, they say that dogs are service dogs. Like every dog's a service dog. I mean, every dog. Why do you think we get dogs?
Right.
We don't get dogs so we can have someone shitting in the fucking house. We get it so we can, you know what I mean?
Buster shit in the house?
Not anymore.
You training?
He's actually a lot better now, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. I'm in LA next week.
Stay at the house.
Right.
You know, we got an open door policy there.
As long as you don't be standing over me with your boxes on.
As a bettor, you demand perfection, and MyBookie delivers. NFL, college football, and a brand new cash-out system give you options to bet and win all season long. First 2 legs of your parlay hit, cash out early and place another bet or let it ride for a chance at a bigger payday. Join the MyBookie family for an entire season filled with daily odds boosts, same-game parlays, and super contests. This season, MyBookie has a no-strings-attached cash bonus that lets you deposit and withdraw quick. Use promo code DavidLucas on a deposit of $50 or more, and you can receive up to $200 in cash instantly to your MyBookie account. Bet your deposit amount once, and you're ready to withdraw at any time. Again, that's promo code DavidLucas to claim your cash deposit bonus. You can bet anything, anytime, anywhere, only with MyBookie.
I'll be rubbing on you. I was on Joe's podcast, and I talked about you guys a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm so happy for you guys, you know?
Thank you, man.
And I tell guys like Lucas Hurl, I'm like, you know, all the guys, they got to move out here before there's no more room.
The thing is, if you're going to move out here, you should move out here now because, like, bro, I'm getting up. When I'm in town, I'm getting up like 20 times a week, which is unheard of.
Right.
20 to 25 times a week. And it's like, if you wait 6 months, because we're getting on stage so much, like, you might be funny, but because of how sharp we're going to be, they're not even going to, they're going to be like, what are you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then the spots are just going to be filled.
Yeah.
You got kids moving here every day like it's the gold rush.
It is, though.
Yeah.
It is. It's a great feeling. I'm so happy, you know, for Joe. And
it's beautiful, man. Joe is the Willy Wonka of comedy right now. He's doing what he wants to do. Probably don't even care if he makes a profit. He just has, it's like his man cave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
That's
club,
what it feels like.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
The stuff he has in it, oh man, it's amazing.
I even like the wallpaper in the fucking men's bathroom.
Bro.
You see how it's all like spaceshipy and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big spaceship when you first walk in.
The whole thing, it's like, you know, it's similar to my house in LA. Like my house in LA was like 100-year-old house.
You got ghosts?
And I gutted it and brought it back to, you know what I mean? And so that's what he did to the Alamo. Is he, you know, he gutted it, cleaned it.
Oh, the Ritz. Oh, the Alamo Draft House. Yeah, it used to be something like that.
Yeah, I guess that was after. Yeah. But, yeah, you keep the spirits of the old, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Keep the spirits of the old, you know, the old energy. But, yeah, you know, like, you know, I love that Joe, like I said to Roseanne, I love that he's kind of, you know, my mom's kind of handed in the baton.
Right,
and he's, you know, and he's,
yeah, man. I wish I would have met your mom before she was sick. So many great stories about it. Like when I came to LA, she was already, you know, kind of declining.
Yeah.
And I think I saw her. You brought her up there one time in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing her then, and it was so interesting when you were talking last night how like when she was sick, you would drive her around because her seeing stuff would just brighten her up.
Yes.
Talented, very talented. She was a very talented lady.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she put her heart into it, you know?
Yeah.
And I told Joe, I think the reason why she got sick is because she's she's an artist, number one, but she's also a business person, and that's hard to mix the two.
Right.
You know, it's like business is business, artistry is artistry.
Most artists know no business.
No, it's not good. It's just not good to do that because it's a different thing in your brain. And I think that's the thing that started making her shake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that, you know, oh, we got a loan on the building. Oh, you got to deal with insurance. So we got to fire this employee. And she's thinking like, no, I just want to develop these acts and work with them. So.
She sure did, man. I mean, you know, when I became a door guy there, you know, stuff that she laid down that was transformational to my career.
Well, she laid down a system.
Yeah.
You know, and then Adam is now doing the system.
Yep.
You know, and so, you know, it doesn't matter, you know, I said this to my brother Scott, I said, it doesn't really matter what the name of the club is. It could be called McDonald's or the fucking Chipotle. It's about who's running it.
Right, it is.
You know, and like, yeah, Joe's got a great name and a great theme and all that stuff, but Joe wasn't there.
Right.
There'd be no, you know, no direction. So, you know, with the store, with my mom not being there, you know, it's kind of like a chicken with the head cut off. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, yeah, it's doing good, but there's no Mitzi, you know? And
it's kind of like, you know, when the Lakers had Phil Jackson and Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
And, you know, you had a good run for a while, and then you got to kind of figure it out again. Because, like, you can have a great GM, a great talent coordinator, and great managers, but if they don't mesh, like I saw the booming years, like 2019 at the Comedy Store, 200 people on the patio, 400 people in the main room, another 200 in the OR, another 150 in the belly room, and then you got another 200 people trying to get in. That was insane.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah, it was like a 5-year run at that time.
And I came in, you know, late as far as a door guy, but I started going. I remember when I first moved to LA, the first thing I did was take a bus to the Comedy Store. That was the first thing I did, and it wasn't open. And when I came to the Comedy Store, what's his name was?
Tommy.
Tommy was.
I like Tommy.
Yeah, I did, even though a few people didn't like him, but Tommy.
I liked him. He took care of my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he's playing music now, right?
I think so. He might be over on the lake somewhere. Tommy!
Can you swim?
I can.
You jump in?
I'm not going to jump in.
Why not?
Because I don't want to get wet right now.
I feel it. We got to go eat barbecue.
I want some barbecue.
Yeah.
But these villas are beautiful up here. God damn. We can't believe he said how expensive this house is.
Would you go half on the house with me up there?
No, I'm not moving out here. I kill myself.
Why?
I got to be around. You know what I mean?
The LA.
This is great to chill for a week or two, but not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. LA's my home. You know, LA's. You know, it's where I was born, dude. You know, I mean, you know. That's like. You know, my streets.
Right.
And that's, you know, that's where I'm at, you know, and plus it's show business out there.
Show business, ain't no business like show business.
There's no show business anywhere else. I mean, you got New York, but who wants to live there? Fucking horns and fucking. New York's good if you're like 20 or you're like a billionaire.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like, you know, potholes and this and that. There's tons of sirens.
Yep.
You know, or if you're on Broadway, that would be cool. You know what I mean? Like if you had a play on Broadway, that would be sick. Right. You know what I mean? For like a 6-month run or some shit like that.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I
mean, how cool would that be?
I like going to New York, but I like leaving.
Yeah.
You know, like I love when I leave. Like, I don't know. I found like with me being on the road so much, but I can understand what you're saying. And I'm really only home throughout the week. Like, if I was not on tour, then like being in Austin and not around some hustle and bustle might get to me. You on tour right now?
I'll never not be on tour.
Damn right.
I'm always on tour. I'm doing Arkansas. Arkansas's next. I'm gonna tip you to this club, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. This is once in a while you find these places like Springfield, Missouri. Have you played that room, the Blue Room?
No.
It's fucking killer, dude.
Yeah?
Killer. And they sell out like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's really nice people. So you find places other than Helium and the Improv and all those places which I love, but then once in a while you get these gigs that are just like where they pay and they're nice and they take care of you. Like I'm doing 5 nights in this one room.
Wow.
I'm doing Wednesday through Sunday and they're all sold out already.
Nice. When are you there?
I'm there next week or so.
Gotcha. That'd be nice.
Yeah, it's great. And then I come back and I do Portland.
I'm in
at
Portland next week.
Helium. Yeah, so I'll be there like in June and then from there we go to I'm doing a whole Florida run in the summer. I'm doing Tampa, Side Splitters.
Yeah, that's an amazing club.
Good, right? I heard it's good, yeah.
I sold out 6 shows there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be out there, in and out of town.
Who you take on the road with you now?
I'll take Sandy Danto or Benji Aflalo. Steve Simone meets me sometimes. Mike Young just did some shows with me. Mike Young was he was working with Bob Saget for many years.
Nice.
So, there's a connection there because of Bob. I grew up with Bob.
I remember that time we were riding around in Vegas in your convertible.
Yeah.
And everywhere we were going, people were honking at you. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Pauly's a star.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been at it for a while. My movies touch people, and everywhere I go, I'm very, I knock on wood.
You gonna put me in your next movie?
When I get one.
You just had one on Netflix during the quarantine.
Yes. Yeah, that was good. That was Guest House.
We should write a movie to where you're my daddy.
Okay. We
That'd
could
be
do
fun.
that.
That'd be fun.
Right.
But I'm really but you're like the kid and I'm like the parent.
Right. So I'm the father. Then all of a sudden you start scolding me, right?
Yeah.
You're like, Dad, you can't do that.
Because you're partying and
Right.
You're bringing.
We can do. You know what we could do is we could do a sketch like that, and we could put it on YouTube.
Let's do it.
Because that's the thing these days, man. Doing a movie and all that shit, like that's all dandy and shit, but you got to get like $1 million, $2 million from some fucking dude, and that's the hardest part. I mean, there's great ideas. We could sit here all day and come up with great ideas.
Right.
But unless you have someone that's actually made movies, you know what I mean? And it's not like I can't make a movie. I know how to make a movie from scratch, but it's a lot of work. I'm 55 now, and like my time is limited. The older you get, your biggest currency is time. You know what I mean? How am I going to spend my day? And that's, when you get older, after your parents die and you realize like, oh shit, like this is a wrap at some point, the next 20, 25, 30 years. And it's like, if I was in my 30s, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it, blah, blah, blah. And we just start doing it. But it's a lot of work, dude. Unless you get someone that pays. Like even Guest House, like when I did that, I didn't pay for it.
Right.
Someone else produced it, someone else wrote it, someone else directed it. It's a lot of work, dude. So when I say we do a sketch, we can just do a sketch.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get that vibe.
Yeah. True.
Get that vibe. I've done sketches with for years as Faison Love.
Really?
Are you friends with him?
Nah. We cool.
Yeah.
We cool.
He's great.
He lives in Florida though, right?
No, he's in Atlanta. He's like I started stand up with him.
Yeah, gangster.
So we started together,
Yeah,
like
gangster,
full.
right?
Yeah, he's one of my closest friends.
He's from Cuba. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I was from Cuba.
Yeah, you got his number. Text him.
I'll FaceTime him.
Yeah.
Should I FaceTime him?
FaceTime him.
We're gonna FaceTime. He's really funny, dude. Faison, right? Faison Love.
Big Worm from Friday.
You know who he is.
Oh, I know who knows that.
I don't believe it. That doesn't sound believable. Pauly, why you got that cheap iPhone?
What are you supposed to do it? Call me now. I'm doing a podcast with David Lucas from Joe Rogan's Club. FaceTime.
That makes no sense. I would not respond to that at all. I would not respond to that fucking text message. Jesus Christ. Awesome. Call Steve Harvey.
I don't know. I don't have Steve Harvey's number.
Who the most famous person number you got?
In here? Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, he got that dinosaur bones.
What do you mean?
Don't he got a dinosaur bone collection?
You know, he's got a lot of reptiles and shit. He's got a lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ain't nobody catching no damn fish, Pauly. I guess we better get ready to go eat some barbecue, dog.
This is nice, man.
Yeah.
Out here. What's the name of your podcast?
Fishing with David Lucas.
Man, that's... thought about that name for a while, huh?
What should I call it? Poles and holes?
I would call it Fat Fish Blue.
One fish, blue fish.
No, I don't know. So you're happy out here though, right? Mm-hmm. Gotta be, right? Where are you from originally?
Florida and raised in Georgia.
Oh, wow. Which part in Georgia?
Macon.
Yeah.
Macon.
Macon.
You been to Macon for what?
Of course. What do you think?
I don't know. Ain't shit there.
Shows.
Oh, back at the old
yeah, the barn.
Whiskey River.
Yeah. The barn, the big barn, right?
Whiskey River.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
I played that room a lot.
Hey, that play. I'm actually working on opening up another comedy club in Macon, bro.
Really?
Yeah, real estate's so cheap.
Yeah.
Once
that's where Faison is in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's an hour away. We can get Faison there. We ain't catching no fish. We about to go eat some barbecue.
All right.
Any remarks? Anything you want to tell some young comics trying to be like you?
Well, I would say move to Austin. I would say don't get into it unless it gets you out of bed. And, you know, don't waste the stage. Stage is a very sacred place.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, it's sensitive up there.
And you also in one of my favorite movies ever.
Which one?
Goofy movie.
Oh, yeah. Leaning Tower of Cheese.
Cheese.
What's up, buddy? Oh. See you guys at the ship.